troops along the line of actual control have been on the rise. In eastern Ladakh, close to 250 Indian and Chinese soldiers are engaged in a tense standoff around the Pangong Tso Lake and the Galwan Valley area in Ladakh, even as talks have begun to de-escalate tensions along the LAC. The Chinese military is increasing its troops at the Pangong Tso Lake and the Galwan Valley along the line of actual control in Ladakh. In the last 14 days, the Chinese have erected close to 100 tents and have brought heavy equipment for construction of bunkers, bolstering its presence in the region. There have been multiple reports of China's PLA making cross-border transgressions in eastern Ladakh. China has also been trying to halt India's patrolling patterns and has alleged that India tried to breach the border illegally. In the standoff that ensued, over 100 Indian and Chinese soldiers were injured in that violence. The Indian Army uses the term finger for numbering mountains surrounding the Pangong Tso Lake. China has objected BSF troops patrolling the surrounding areas and has in fact denied India access to Finger 4 route as well. The Indian Army has categorically denied its patrol team entering China-occupied Kashmir. It also said that none was detained by Chinese troops and that the two sides were engaged in trying to resolve this issue. However, till now both the sides have only bolstered the military positions in the Pangong Tso Lake and Galwan and Demchuk areas. Amid growing tensions along the border, General M.M. Naravane, Chief of Army Staff, visited Ladakh to take stock of the situation. After reviewing the situation, General Navarane reiterated that this was nothing new and that this had been happening for a long time. Experts and observers of international politics claim that China's actions are one of the most serious aggressions against India and its ethos. The current standoff at Galwan Valley comes after Indian and Chinese troops fought over a road that branches out from Leh-Karakoram axis. On the 9th of May, in another incident, close to 150 Indian and Chinese military personnel were engaged in a face-off near Nakula Pass in the Sikkim sector. Reports suggest that at least 10 soldiers from both the sides sustained injuries in that clash. This is the second standoff between India and China in the recent years. In 2017, the troops from both the countries were engaged in a 73-day standoff in Doklam Trai Junction in 2017. Joining us on this broadcast is WION's principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibbal, who's joining us for all the updates on this story. Siddhant, General Naravane also visited Ladakh, and what can you tell us about the latest build-up on the Chinese side of the LAC that has been noticed over the last 14 days?
Well, Shobit, one thing I can tell you that it's an eerie silence from both sides, both from New Delhi and Beijing, hinting towards trying to come out with a solution diplomatically. We know that over the weekend, in fact, yesterday only, the Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi had a press conference, his annual press conference on diplomatic ties with the world, China's diplomatic ties, and that there wasn't a single word when it comes to India. And how these press conferences work means that if he wanted to speak on India, comment on India or the current standoff, he would have spoken on it. We know that New Delhi has also not reacted much, except, of course, once when the MEA said last week that it was the Chinese troops which stopped the patrolling by the Indian side. Before that, we know that the Global Times, which is considered the mouthpiece of the Chinese Communist Party, said that there is a standoff which is continuing in Galwan, and this is in Chinese-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, specifically Ladakh. So only two reactions have come so far, one from the Indian government, one from the mouthpiece of the Chinese government. But by and large, we know that both sides will be keen to resolve it like they did the Doklam crisis way back in 2017. After that, we saw both the leaders meeting informally for the big informal summit, both in Wuhan and then, of course, in Chennai. And the focus was to give guidance to the armies of both sides. And this is not the first time something like this has happened from Doklam till today. There have been skirmishes, but there have been face-offs. But what is different this time is that there is some kind of confirmation coming of a true build-up by the Chinese side. Well, what is interesting to know is that it is coming at a time when world is fighting a global pandemic, and internally the Chinese president might be facing a lot of pressure when it comes to handling of the entire pandemic. So clearly he would like to have a diversion, whether it's Hong Kong, Taiwan, South China Sea, or in fact borders with India. So it looks like a diversionary tactic, but this is a story which will get more and more input in terms of reaction as the days passes or weeks passes. But by and large, something serious is brewing when it comes to LAC, and both the sides are keen that it's resolved diplomatically.
Siddhant, it seems that both the sides are attempting to blame each other for or its brinkmanship. They're trying to blame each other for upping the tensions along the LAC in Ladakh and Sikkim. But China is involved in certain heated border confrontations, not only with India, but against Taiwan as well, in South China Sea as well. Now, you mentioned that there have been a few face-offs since Doklam along the LAC. The Indian Army says that this is quite normal. But what is different this time around? What has caught the attention? And has China stepped up construction on its sides of the border? That's what we are learning.
Well, what is different this time is the fact that there is a true build-up which is happening very near to LAC, which is not seen before, which tends towards hinting towards something larger being planned by the Chinese government. That is the fear, and it comes at a time when the world is facing a pandemic whose first case was reported in China. So there are conspiracy theories going on, we know, across the world regarding the origin of the virus and, of course, the current standoff between India and China. India is keen to solve it diplomatically and has publicly said that it was the Chinese who stopped the Indian patrolling team. They know where the LAC ends, where the LAC starts. But clearly, the Chinese are not happy with Indian side building infrastructure, roads on its side of LAC. This is something that Chinese side would like India to stop. And perhaps for that reason, the Chinese side would like to play it up and play the victim card, which they have been playing in the past as well. So this is a story which will get more inputs, which will get more reaction as the day passes. But as of now, the fact that there is silence by both sides, by both the government, shows that both sides are keen to resolve it diplomatically, given the fact as the Indian Prime Minister and the Chinese President agreed that these are two large countries who in history are not only sharing borders but have huge population, and any confrontation will be damaging for both the sides.
Absolutely. Siddhant Sibal, thank you so much for joining us on this broadcast with all the updates on the face-off between Indian and Chinese troops along the LAC.